So good morning. Today is a new day in 2026. Um, I am Ennis Hands Treasure Hunters. Actually, I'm not Ennis Hands Treasure Hunters. I'm Larry. I am the treasure hunter. In his hands, well, that's my best friend Jesus. He knows where everything is, and he is with me on every hunt. And today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to be doing a live hunt. Going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be talking about what Hope 2026 has in store for me this year. Um, so today, let me show you what we're going to be doing. So this is a tot lot, of course, or as we know it in the East, a playground. This is rubber, so we won't be doing that one. But that one over there is mulch, so we're going to be doing that. Going to be doing a little bit of the field here, but I have a couple playgrounds in store for today. So let's get going. Now, as I said, I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I'm going to do a live hunt. This is just a small playground area. Today, I am using my triple score. Now, for a lot of you that know me, you know that I am a Legend person. I love Legend, um, and I like the company even more. Um, I am a Nocta lover. I know a lot of you out there. So we're getting an 18 right here. So let's just check out and see. I know we're looking at some kind of trash, but today we're going to be using our triple score. So let's have a look and see what we have. So that 18 turned out to be just a piece of wire. Had a little difficulty with my phone. Um, Getting a 31 here, and we can see it on top. It is the head of an eraser from a pencil. As I was saying, I am a Nocta fan. Now I know that my very first metal detector was a Minelab Voyager. I still have it. I still use it for when people come out with me. Um, but I also see a lot of people that use the Minelab Manicore. So we're getting a 4344 right here. And it's not too far from the top. So let's see what we get. Now, one of the difficulties that we're going to have today is everything is frozen. So everything is frozen today, so I think I have it out here. What do we have here? This just looks like some kind of broken metal. Not sure what it is, but it's no longer on the playground. So let's keep going. All right, so to get to back my story about Nocta, what we got here? I can see it, And we got ourselves a nice little piece of foil. So we'll get that up. So I notice a lot of guys that have a Minelab Manicore. And this is a pretty trashy playground. Get a 21-22. And we can see that we have a smashed up pull tab here. That's all right. It's gone. So a lot of guys with the Manicore do a lot of water detecting, beaches and whatnot. And have had problems with their Manicores leaking in water. Now, I know Minelab has always been good about replacing the Manicore or fixing it, depending on what was needed and what was the warranty and everything with the individual. And I think that's great. But at the same time, I don't want to have to go through all that if I don't have to. Now, I have never seen or heard of any complaints with a Nocta. So I got a Legend. I love my Legend. Here's a triple score. I got the triple score and a simplex, and I have not used the simplex personally yet, but I got those for other people when they come out hunting with me. And I am hoping that before the end of the year, I get myself a Legend too. All right, so enough with my chatter. Let's get on to the hunt. Like I said, there's a lot of trash on this playground. So there's a lot of numbers that I am not digging because I understand what falls in that range. And if it's a little deeper, I'm not going down there. So right here, getting a 44, 43. We're away from the pole, so it is something else. I'm not expecting anything good, because when I go over it different ways, maybe a penny. Let's go look at it and see. So, dug down a little bit, and this is my first coin of 2026. It's a penny. Let me take a look at the date. And we have a 2007 memorial. So that is my first treasure find of 2026. So 33, 34 right here. I'm sure again that it's trash. So we're going to start the year out about digging everything. And it's only down a couple bars. And we have a hair beret. That's all right. That's pretty cool. I consider that treasure. It was treasure to somebody else, and I'm sure I'll be able to look into this and maybe find another young lady that would like to have it. So as I was saying, um, I just want to be a better man this year. I uh, I have the best wife in the world. She's the most beautiful. No, she's not perfect. She's far from perfect, but she has put up with me for 35 years now. It's the 29th of December. This past December was the 35th wedding anniversary. Um, and she owes me to deny myself and put her and the family more on the front lines than me. So we're getting another signal here. Just want to make sure we're not getting the post. Not sure what that is, but we're going to go down and take a look. Well, for those of you that can hear my signal from my pen pointer, it's telling me that it's not worth going down that deep for some junk. So we're going to pass on it. So in this hole here, we were getting a 34, 35, and it just wasn't sure. So I dug it anyway, and I got a piece of jewelry. I am not sure what kind of charm it is. It looks like some kind of maybe a weight or a measuring item. Not sure, but it is pretty cool. And again, I believe it says NINJA. Not sure what that is, but we'll look it up. And thank you, Father. Our first piece of jewelry for 2026. So with my triple score, we were getting a 44, 45 signal underneath the playground, underneath the playground equipment here, and it is the back from an earring. It's pretty cool. But my second piece of jewelry for the day. So right next to where I found that earring stud, I double checked the hole, and I still didn't have everything out. So I found myself a 1998 dime. So I'm getting a 39, 40, 41 right here. So let me pinpoint this. It is down a little far, but we're going to dig it. We're getting a 39, 41 out of this hole, and we just dug out a memorial penny. So it's our second penny of the day, and a dime, and two pieces of jewelry. So we're getting a 46 right here. I showed down about 3 bars. So we just chugged that hole up, and we were getting a 45, 46, which is consistent with another dime. So right there is where we found our last dime. Right here, we're getting another 46, 45, 46. So, could be another dime. Won't know till we find out. So out of this hole, we were getting a 45, 46. And I have my first copper penny, 1981. So that's copper. My first copper penny of 2026. That's cool. So right there is where I got the copper penny. Right there is where I got the dime. And right here I'm getting a 41, 42. So let's go get our penny. So we're getting a 41, 42 out of the hole. And we have a memorial penny. That's not copper, but it is a penny. So right next to the hole where we just found the penny, we found another penny. Always double check your holes, especially around them. At the bottom of a slide. So I am at another playground right now. Some kids showed up at the last one after I was only about halfway done. So I'll put that on my list and go back to it in a few weeks because I'll be in that area. But I have another one right here. We're going to do this one right now. Getting a 41 out of that hole. And we just got a memorial penny. Not sure what year. I'm going to check that out. So, it was coming up a little light, but it is a copper, our second copper of the year. So I finished up my hunt for the first day of, well, actually it's the 4th of January, but it was my first hunt for 2026. I went out after Christmas. It's a Sunday afternoon, but unfortunately, both playgrounds that I went to, eventually I had to leave because kids showed up, even though it's only 34 degrees. But for the second playground, I only found one penny, a copper penny, but it was a 1960. The other playground, I did find one copper penny in 1981, as well as 4 zinc pennies and 2 dimes. Surface find, I found a couple beads, you can see. A hair braid I did find. It wasn't a surface find, but I dug for it. A little pendant that says Ninja, as well as, I'm not sure what this is, but you can see it has some stones on it. So I'm sure it came off of some kind of bracelet or something, but it was pretty cool. So I got a couple pieces of jewelry on my first hunt for 2026. Hair braid, a couple beads, and a couple dimes and some pennies, as well as 2 coppers. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I have to hit those playgrounds again at another time, at a much earlier time. But thanks for coming along. Had a good time. Don't forget to hit that like button and even subscribe if you'd like. I appreciate it. Helps me grow this channel. God bless you all and have a great day.